I should really not be recording this when I'm recording this. Also, this is my stream profile because I'm recording this at a time where I shouldn't be recording, so I'm kind of tired and not thinking clearly. But that's the best time to play sometimes. I'm not going to say all the time because playing while tired most of the time is probably not great. So, anywho, we're not going to remove max HP. We could. That could be good for me, but we're not going to do it this time. And we'll do one. This is the quick run series, so we're going to put one good run in. Well, not one good, just one run in general. Do I really only have, well, it's fine, but at the same time, it's also not fine. So, yeah, didn't really do much of research. All I've been doing is getting a lot of time in, and, you know, that's good in that I get more first-hand experience, but it's bad if it's just me face planting into a wall over and over. But I think at this point you would my voice. At this point, it's kind of evident that most of the mistakes I make are mine. And most of the time in this game, it's player mistakes anyway. Whether that's in hindsight, because even though hindsight is not fair to people most of the time, it is still something that you can improve on. There's something in self-reflection, and part of it is, well, pre-planning and performing said action. Now, that being said, as I think for a moment, 5, 6, 20, you know, if I love arithmetic, at least arithmetic, I do multiplication and division as well, I might as well use that math to my advantage. Now, how much of an advantage, we'll see. Because theoretically, I can get 18 damage next turn, 32, 38, nothing, 41. So I get hit in the face once, and I don't really have a good block, because Survivor is here. So, I mean, I'll go for it anyway, but still, no point defending, because we get a thing. Now, could I have burned that strength potion? Surely. But at this point, if the game had asked me to lose max HP later, then I would have been more likely to take that, but obviously it asked to at the very beginning, so that's not as feasible. Also, did I only get, like, what, 2 attacks? Yeah, I got 2 attacks, so, and then I get this here. If I'm going to get the rest that I can get, like unload, I might as well defend here, that way I lose less HP overall. A little bit of a, what do I want to say, not long-term, a little bit of a deposit on later encounters, because that's essentially what you're doing with parts of this game, is saying, do I need more HP for later on, or do I risk just going all out and doing better? And sometimes it's good, sometimes it's not. I'm actually going to save this neutralize just for a bit more damage. A bit more damage. A bit more of damage is not grammatically correct for my liking. And let's get rid of the other things. Now, I could have just flechetted, but I think getting rid of the other one was more important. And we should have a thing left, otherwise I can save a flechette, because all we have left is defend, so either way I win out on this. But yes, this is the kind of, at least, a basic planning required for me anyway, and not making mistakes that look really weird. Now, that being said, when all I get is pretty much strikes and defends, not really much else I can do, but we'll make the most of it. Do I just want to go all out here? Theoretically, I can. So, if I unload next turn, flechettes, and strike, that means I should be hitting one of the. Actually, I should hit one of these. And then we take 10 damage to the face. Again, here I'm saying I could have used the block potion, actually. I should have used the block potion. That was my mistake to make. But if not, maybe I use it later on. Also, we get weakened here, so maybe that wasn't as great as a decision as I thought. And unfortunately, yeah, I do lose. Now we use the block potion. Now we definitely we get a little bit more value out of that block potion. I should have blocked more, but we block everything anyway, so there wasn't much of a point. Maybe I shouldn't have used it. Anywho. Still, let's get rid of the damage being dealt this turn, if nothing else. And since we're weakened, we even things out. But really, will this help me? No. Because assuming, well, I don't even get to remove one, so never mind. I do this. Because I'm not in any rush to defeat these two, unless they suddenly explode on turn 7 or something weird like that. but that shouldn't happen. Yeah, probably could have been more optimal this fight. I mean, well, not probably. Most likely could have been more optimal. Go for a backstab, because I need the damage. Now, that being said, 2 strength for the rest of the thing, I might as well, right? Yeah, we do this. So, 1, 2, 3. A terror would have been nice, but I didn't get it. So let's hope we don't take too much damage, because this is going to be doing 18 damage immediately on my face. Is it worth the I mean... Theoretically speaking... Let me just try to assume. So, let's just say when I redraw I get 12 damage. 6... Oh, no. 12, right? This is 12 with the vulnerability. 12, 9... 9? 21... 36. 36... No, that's more, actually. Because I have 2 strength, that's right. So... That's 12 per strike. 12, 24... Is this actually 18 if I flechette into those 2 defense? I mean, I will be getting all these 5 cards, so... 6 damage, 9 damage, right? 18, 18, 30, something. No, it's not enough. Still, though, I should do it, right? Should I? I forgot what this thing... Well, something I definitely need to start remembering is what the enemies, like, do in order of what they do. Some enemies are not completely random, but I guess pretty much random enough where you will... I might as well, just in case. Because I don't know what I'm going to draw. I could draw 5 defense, or 4 or 5 defense, and be in pain. But we should be okay here. Now, we are dying, but you get the point. But yeah, remembering what enemies do, basically, very specifically. Obviously, some I remember you need to outpace them, and some I remember that you need to get rid of them as soon as possible. That was not a thing, was it? Yeah, it's up there, so I have to go through here. I'm gonna actually... Oh, yeah, I'm gonna actually rest still, because I don't think I have enough HP. I'm going for keys still, so that let that be in the back of our mind. Although, if I can't do a key run, theoretically, well... No, that's not true. I'm not gonna say what I was gonna say. I'm gonna take... Oh, I should have attacked. Okay, slow down. Slow down for a moment. I need to think here. I will still do this, but... Yeah, that first turn wasn't great. I think I would rather do this, because that gives me more damage. Even though I defeated him that turn anyway, doesn't hurt to be sure. Double backstab, by the way. That counts as one of my draws, doesn't it? Thank goodness we have this relic. Maybe. Are we gonna run into another treasure chest, is the question. Well, most likely we will, but just to be sure, this is great, but... You do want to tactically, if you're going for eggs, tactically pick up... choose when to pick up the key, but at the same time, if you make a choice and it ends up not working, yeah, that's not as great either. So we have block, we don't need to block this. So we're just gonna go all out. That allows us to, I'm pretty certain, get out next turn, unless something weird happens. But those are the kinds of fights we should be having, and not the Bumblefests that I showed you earlier. Was that a dog? That sounded like a dog. Stop! The law. Flip a coin. I mean, if I'm going to be doing... I don't want to lose HP, so let's flip the coin. Well, shoot. Hey. Hey. We're also in this encounter now. I do want to use everything if I'm... Yeah, I lose out on energy, but I need to get rid of one of these guys immediately. Also, this doesn't... Yeah, that only applies it once, so there's almost no point. Unless I neutralize into a terror one of these, which I guess I could do. Because I can't get rid of this guy anyway. Hopefully I get rid of him next turn. But with that said, we will block a... Oh, I keep forgetting I have the anchor! Ah! Well, if we still survive, that would be great. Yeah, that was really bad. I think I could have defeated it that turn. A bit late now. Just because I made that mistake, I'm gonna throw that potion as well. It will speed up the fight somewhat, but I should not have made that mistake in the first place. So, what do we have on our plate here? Can I? No, I cannot. Can I? No, I cannot. I don't even have a defend, so we might just end up dying here, and that will be my fault. Hey, this video will just be a big warning for me to pay attention next time, because this is, well, yeah, what are the chances of me drawing a block at all? Because I don't have, yeah, actually quite low. Let me just do this calculation. I might as well use my brain for something here. 20% chance to draw one defend. Yeah, maybe a bit more, but yeah, this was not great. So maybe we get out of this, but our chances of the whole run in general is also still not great. And we do that. We don't need these blocks, unfortunately. But I don't think we get out either, unless we keep drawing 2 blocks, which we don't. So we don't get to weaken. We live by 1 HP. I don't know if that's going to do anything for me. We don't want to save a dazed. And we got more blocks that we didn't need. We can retain 1, but for the love of everything. Okay, well, we're dead. Are we dead? No, I think we survived. Yeah. Thank goodness. All for keys, all for power. And by all for keys, I mean for pain. Sure. I need the HP, though, and I don't think I'm going to get it. I do one-shot one of these guys. I don't think that weaken's gonna... Is it gonna do anything for me? Yeah, I think it will, actually. Because if I weaken and block, I'm not... Well, never mind. I did not need to do that. I did not need to do that. So, flechettes instead. Yeah. I didn't need to do any of that. I just wasted everyone's time. Into another boss I go, unfortunately. Yeah, this is gonna be really... not great. But we can go all out, so... Now the question is, do I still get out? Depends what I draw. Adrenaline unload in all the strikes or attacks in the world, pretty much, because I don't think I can defend against 1 attack. And I don't get any of that. So... I guess this is goodbye. This is really goodbye. Would I have survived elsewise? I needed 7 more block, and yeah, that's definitely as much as I could have made up earlier. So, without further ado, I mean, I'll still put you at the status screen, but hey. Hey, so this is what it looks like. And yeah, I guess I'll see you later. So, this is the end of the video.